what's up everybody? It's welcome to my California Clipper YouTube channel. We are out here at Target today and I'm pretty excited. So I have a really great household deal. I have 15 off 50. I heard some people got 15 off 75, which I'm kind of surprised about because they usually scale it up. Like I would expect it to be at least 20 off of 75. So I'm sorry if that is the deal that you got. That's a bit of a bummer. And it's Sunday for me, so I'm going to be using that Brawny coupon, but don't worry if you missed it. You can also use it on My Points or Swagbucks. They have a $2 back, so it's still going to be a really good deal. I hope you are having such a great week. I really hope that you're enjoying the weather, enjoying some good time with family and friends. And I wanted to mention too that I have a $13 head start because I have $7 back through Field Agent for Target and $6 back through Field Agent for CVS. And so I'm really thrilled about that. And the last thing I wanted to mention, actually two things, sorry. The first is Aisle now has a referral program. So if you've been thinking about signing up for Aisle but haven't signed up yet, you can sign up with my link and get $5 bonus when you redeem your first receipt, and I'll get a little bit of kickback too. And the other thing is that SHOPKICK now can be linked through online. So if you want to do that Lysol deal, but you don't want to come in person, just link your online account. Easy peasy. All right, hope you're having a beautiful day. Let's get started.
Check your bonuses. Like I said, I have the 15 off 50. I also have a $5 off 30 on some water toys. And here are my IBOTTA offers. And yeah, so $2 back for box tops if you download the app. And otherwise, I have not been working on mine. I just worked on my husband's. So starting off at Target, the back team max is $5.99. We have $1.75 back on Ibotta, $1.50 back on Swagbucks, which brings it down to $2.74. This next one is a fantastic deal if this is something you use. So already the Ancient Nutrition is on sale this week. It is 2 for $25. And so you already save $7.50 on each one when you purchase it as the 2 for $25. In addition, you're going to get back $15.12 on SHOPKICK. That's one for each flavor. So if you pick up these two, it should be $42.98, but it's on sale for $25. And with our SHOPKICK rebate, it'll come to $9.88 total or $4.94 each, which is a really awesome deal. These things are usually pretty pricey. I've seen some people find them on clearance at their CVS and Walmart. I have not had that happen to me. So if you are looking for these, they're $16.99. We have $3 back on Ibotta, $3.12 on SHOPKICK. So it comes down to $10.87. Not the most amazing deal, but if it's something that you need, it's a good time to pick it up. And these Honest makeup remover wipes are $7.99. We have $5 back on Fetch, which brings it down to $2.99. I was able to get another one of these for free by submitting a review. And so if you have this text message offer and you already redeemed your previous ESW, if you leave them a review, then you can get another mask for free, which is what I was able to do today. And if you didn't pick this up last week, the Axe Cherry Spritz is $7.99. We have $3 off on Target Circle, $4 off on Ibotta, so it comes down to 99 cents total. So this is the first item that I'm going to be picking up for my spend 50 get 15 off. These Brawny paper towels are usually $18.99. They're on sale this week for $15.49. We have $2 off on Target Circle, which might no longer be the case for you because I don't know if it's going to reset. But we also have $4 back on Fetch, and we have $3 back on Ibotta, and you also have $2 back on My Points. So this is still a really good savings, even if you no longer have the Target Circle offer. The next item is these Finish Ultimates. This is for the small pack. It's $4.89. We have $2 off on Target Circle. If you don't want to pick this up and you'd rather have the dishwasher solution, that's $4.99, and you still have that $2 off. The coupon does apply to both, so you have to pick which one you want to use it on. And next up, I'm going to pick up 4 of these Lysols. So currently on SHOPKICK, we have $2.54 back on each one. I'm going to pick up 1 of each scent, so that way I get both the kicks and scans. It's going to bring it down from $5.29 to just $2.75 for each one, and I am going to pick up 4 of these. Next up, as a filler item, I'm going to pick up 2 of these Glades. They're $2.39. We have $1.50 off on Ibotta, which will make each one of these 89 cents. And the last item that I'm going to pick up is this really small container of Off. It's the Clean Feel Mosquito Repellent, 2.5 ounces. It's on reduced pricing for $3.99. I almost said rollback, but that's Walmart. So it's $3.99. It used to be $5.29. We have $1 off in Target Circle. We have $1 back on Checkout 51, and we have $1 back on My Points. So if you were going to pick this up, it would come down to just 99 cents, down from $3.99. So here are all of the items that I'm going to pick up today as my spend 50. So all of these come to $50.31 for retail. It's going to cost me $30.31 out of pocket. And that's because I have the Brawny Target Circle offer, the Finish Target Circle offer, as well as the Off Target Circle offer and the $15 off. I got back $6 on Ibotta. That's $3 through Brawny, $1.50 for each one of the Glades, $1 back on Checkout 51 for the off, $3 back on My Points, $1 for the off, as well as $2 for the Brawny, $4 on Fetch for the Brawny, and then $10.16 on SHOPKICK for all of the Lysol, which brings my total down to $6.15, or just 68 cents per item, which I am thrilled about, especially for the paper towels and Lysol. This is something that I really use a lot in my household. So another great deal this week is the Tidy Cat Bahama Sunset 35 pounds. It used to be $26.49. It's reduced pricing for $19.69. For some reason, a lot of the items I'm seeing have reduced pricing. I don't know if Target went around and like lowered a bunch of their prices, but we have a $2 off Target Circle, $3 back on Ibotta, $2 on Swagbucks. It comes down to just $12.69, which seems like a really good deal. I don't have cats. I know a lot of you do, so let me know if this is good pricing. It seems like it's a pretty good deal. If you have not already picked these up, you can make up 3 of these for free because we have a fetch offer. I know we've been getting these over at Walmart, but I figured if you don't get them at Walmart or you don't shop at Walmart, you can pick them up over here at Target. And then this is a really great deal for the Silk Kids oat milk. So it's currently a 50% off, so it brings it down to just $2.49. If you did not already use your $2 off Target Circle coupon, you can use that in addition. So it'll be 49 cents, and you get $3 back on Ibotta, which makes it a $2.51 moneymaker. If you no longer have your $2 off coupon, it still makes it a freebie and a 51-cent moneymaker. And then we also have a freebie on this hummus through Social Nature. And these Clio Cherry Greek Yogurt bars are $4.59. We have 50% back on Social Nature, 50% back on Aisle. I have a link in the principal. Plus, I have my $1.50 Aisle bonus and $1.50 back on Ibotta, which makes this free, plus a $3 moneymaker for me. If you do not have an Aisle bonus, it would be a $1.50 moneymaker. We also have a link in the principal for this swirl smoothie bowl, another freebie, another moneymaker for me, depending on whether or not you have the bonus. And the California Pizza Kitchen, specifically the dill pickle pizza, is on sale this week for $6.15. We have $4.40 back on ShopKick, and then we get 6 cents back on Fetch, which makes it $1.69 total. This deal was a bit lower a few weeks ago, but if this is something that you use, the Aperol is on sale for $22.99. $3 rebate through Target Circle, $5 back on Ibotta, $6.04 on ShopKick brings it down to just $8.95. I want to say it was $6 and change a few weeks ago. I think the kicks were higher and maybe the rebate was a little bit higher. The Rice-A-Roni, a huge shout out to Sister Saving You Cents. Thank you, Cindy, for this one. So if you pick up 2 of these, it'll come to $3.18. We get $3 back on Fetch. You get $3 back for spending $3. And then we also get 3 cents back on Fetch, which brings it down to just 15 cents or 8 cents for each box. And as most of you know, I have a toddler, and so I've been looking at water tables for her, and they are so expensive, and they have a high resale value. I can't find any on Facebook Marketplace, and they also don't go on sale often. So I was pretty happy to see this. So it's $119.99. It's on sale for $95.99. And then in addition, we have a $5 off coupon. So it ends up being a $30 savings. And if this is something that you've been looking for, it could be a good time to pick it up. I'm also going to check Costco because that's usually a good spot for those. So here is a diaper scenario. So we have our Huggies Little Snugglers, they're $44.99. We have a $5 off Target Circle coupon, which is going to bring it down to $39.99. We have these Honest Overnights at $29.99, $5 back on Fetch, which brings it down to $24.99. And I just wanted to mention that there is a $40 spend threshold and you get $6 back. So if these are something that you use, you could always pick up 2 of these. I believe you would get $10 back, $5 for each overnight, as well as the $6 back for hitting the spend threshold. And then we have our good nights, and they are $9.99. And I did this last week, and I did get both Ibotta offers when I submitted a ticket. And so they're $9.99 with each $5, it'll come down to $4.99. And lastly, we have our Pampers Splashers. There is one online that's priced at $7.99. I couldn't find it in my store, but both the $9.99 and $7.99 have a $1.50 off Target Circle applying. So you might as well get the one that's lower priced because that already is going to put you at your spend threshold of $100. So pretending that this is a $7.99. Oh, and I wanted to mention that you could substitute the Pampers Splashers for the Huggies Little Swimmers because that one has an Ibotta bonus, not a Target Circle offer if you are looking to hit your Ibotta Weekend Warrior or Cash Dash or whatever. Okay, so the retail on all of these items, assuming this is a smaller pack of splashers, is $102.95. Your out of pocket is going to be $96.45, and that's because you have the $5 off on Target Circle for the large Huggies, as well as the $1.50 for the Pampers Splashers. You're going to earn that $20 Target gift card. You get back $10 on Ibotta. That's $5 for each good nights. $5 back on Fetch. That's for the honest overnights. And so it's going to come down to $61.45, which I think is a really good savings for diapers. So moving on to CVS, I have a $3 off your $15 purchase, and I'm hoping that some of you CVS gurus can help me figure this out. So the first item that I picked up is two of these raw sugar kids bubble bath. So they're $6.19, they're buy one get one free, and we also have $3 off. So if it were priced at $5.99, which is what it's listed at online, you can see over here that it would have been $2.84. But because they're $6.19, it came to $3.19 for both of these, which I was still pretty happy about because bubble bath solution is expensive. And then I also have this L'Oreal Paris Revitalift, and I have two $5 off coupons attaching, which brought this down to 0. And I'll show you here in a second how I split up my transaction, but I also picked up two of these Doves. I was hoping to pick up two of the ones priced at $11.99, which is the deodorant stick, but unfortunately, my store was sold out. So I picked up one of these and I picked up one of the sprays, but it actually worked out for me to pick up one of the sprays because I have a fetch offer that's 1,000 per dollar, and so that's pretty much dollar per dollar. And then we also have a spend 10, get $3 back. But if you've been shopping at CVS and uploading your receipts to Fetch, you know that it is after reductions, after coupons, and if you use extra bucks, it is after that as well. So I did not hit my spend 10 threshold. But here is what I got. So my first transaction, I had two of the raw sugars and I have the L'Oreal. And so if you remember, the L'Oreal was $9.99. My two raw sugars came down to $3.19 after my coupon because they're buy one, get one free. $6.19 minus 3 is $3.19. So it was kind of weird because she asked me what coupons I wanted to use, and I told her that I would like to use my 3 of 15. I saw her select it, but for some reason it's not showing up on my receipt. It did 319 and did a negative 41 cents, so it brought my total down to 278. I got back 6 cents on Ibotta, so it came to 272, which like I said, I'm not unhappy about because I do already purchase Bubble Bath Solution and it's not something I regularly find coupons for. So that's how that one worked out. And then the second one was for the Dove. Depending on how you did this, it could have been a moneymaker, but this is what I worked with my store. And so these two came to 948, and that's because I have that $10 off coupon. And so 948, I got $5 in extra bucks, 19 cents on Ibotta, 349 on Fetch, so it came to 80 cents. And so between these two, it came to 352. And then if you remember in the beginning, I got my $6 on Field Agent over at CVS, as well as my $7 over at Target. So this made it a freebie plus a 248 moneymaker. So I'm happy about it. But if you can help me understand, maybe she didn't actually select the 3 of 15, because it's my understanding with CVS, and if you've been following me for a minute, you know that I'm still relatively not new, but I'm still trying to figure out some of the ins and outs of CVS. But it's my understanding that when you're in person, it is sale price and regular priced items before coupons, including like buy one, get one free is the sale price. And so it should have been 959 plus 619, which is more than $15. So if you have any insight, let me know below. I would really appreciate it because I thought I had one in the bag, but it could have just been that she didn't actually select the coupon. I don't know. Anyway, thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you later this week at Walmart. And I wanted to mention too that a while back I asked y'all to pray for my friend who was having a really tough time medically. She was hospitalized, etc., and she's having a pretty major surgery next week. So depending on how that goes, I may or may not be posting videos next week. I will keep you posted for sure. And yeah, just if you can keep her in your thoughts and prayers, I appreciate it. I hope you have a beautiful week, and I will see you later at Walmart. Bye.